Hello and welcome to a new episode of Airport CEO here on the channel. Now, before we get any further into today's episode, if you should end up enjoying this video, then don't forget to leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you're new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. Alright, so in the last episode, we were working on our French sector terminal, which in the game is designated as Terminal 3. And of course, we still have some work to do, mainly around the gate areas, which we haven't really been working on very much so far. Now, as pretty much usual with our rebuild of Geneva Airport, space is at a premium, and the same thing goes here at the French sector. Now, we are serving 3 gates with this terminal, just like Terminal 1. So we really need to utilize every last little bit of space we have here at our disposal to get all the facilities in that we want to have. That of course means, as always, we need to have some bathrooms, we need to have a staff room, at least one, and of course then we also need to have some waiting areas, so benches around the gates. And as we haven't got any shops at our Terminal 3 here whatsoever so far, I would also like to somehow make space for 2 shops, a cafe, so a food room, and a normal shop. So yeah, let's see how we get on with that. I think this could be a challenge, but I'm sure also that we will manage to make something work here. Now, I must say I am very curious to see how this part of the airport will manage once we get aircraft coming in. I mean, Terminal 1, as I say, had also 3 stands to manage, and yeah, that has been very, very busy. So yeah, I'm very, very curious to see how this this design we have come up here with will handle the amount of passengers coming through this terminal. But as we pretty much are done now with the construction of this part of the airport, of course we need to make sure that we also have staff assigned. So for that we will just spawn a bunch of workers here, because otherwise we will be sitting here for hours trying to hire staff for this terminal. And then of course there are some other things I still would like to do here at the airport before this season comes to an end. Now, despite our best efforts of replicating Geneva Airport as it is in real life, there are of course things that we just can't replicate. For example, the length of the runway. The largest runway that is in game we have built, but that is of course, I mean, I guess not even half the length of the runway in real life. And as the airport grounds are basically located alongside this runway, we don't really have the true length of the airport grounds here in our gameplay as you would have in real life. What I try to say here is basically that in real life you have these gate areas, but then much further to the side you have many more areas where you have remote stands and cargo areas and stuff like that. And as we don't have that space there, we can't really build it. Except we do have a bit of space left basically in the north of our gameplay. Now in real life that would be on the French side or across the French-Swiss border, but obviously we don't have a border here in the game, at least not a country border. I mean, we have a border for the game area, but Yeah, we do have the space left. So I would like to add a few more remote stands there. Now, before we, however, start with that next and possibly last project, I would also like to sign a few more airlines. You guys have suggested a few, and of course I would like to try to sign those and perhaps a few more. When I say this might be the last project, I mean, you can see we don't have much space left here in the gameplay to add stuff, and we have built the majority of infrastructure that you would have at Geneva Airport in real life. So yes, I would like to build some remote stands, which I think we will serve over from our east wing, so they will be international stands. Once we have done that, I will decide whether I will add just a few more stands, which we will then serve from Terminal 2 from the main terminal building. Somehow, we need to figure out how we do that. Or if we say this is it and we finish the season. And as always, I will finish the season with one last walk around, a bit of spotting, and where we take a look at all the different areas together. But for now, let's focus on our task at hand. So I would like to sign a few airlines, like for example here TAP Air Portugal. And let's see, Lufthansa City Line, that would also be a good one to be signed. Let's see what else we have here. We've got quite a few nice airlines recently with our 5-star rating. Eurowings Discover, I don't think so. Let's see, what else do we have? We haven't signed Eurowings. Should we sign Eurowings? Yeah, why not? Mainline we should definitely sign, I think. Let's see, KLM City, but that's a historic one. Saudi Arabian Airlines, I think that would also work. They do fly to Geneva in real life as well, so that's good. Right, so what else do we have here? Air Dolomiti, they do also fly to Geneva Airport sometimes, so yes, we should get them as well. Eurowings Europe, sure, why not? Guess then we have two types of Eurowings, but that's fine. Air France, ITA, of course we should have ITA. I mean, that's a new airline, so we should definitely get that. And then British Airways, that was one of your suggestions. Yes. So yeah, I think that's a good bunch of airlines to be signed. We can still sign a few more. If you have seen any here that I haven't signed yet, then let me know in the comment section below, and I will take a look at that as soon as possible. Alright, so as I mentioned, I would like to build a few remote stands, and I would like to serve them from our east wing. And the main reason for that is because the east wing is one of the few areas where we still have some space, at least on ground floor level, where we basically have nothing constructed whatsoever. I mean, we have the staircases here, which are connecting down to the baggage base, but that's it. So we have plenty of space here that we can utilize for a departure hall, or gate areas basically. And of course also where we have space to add the bus stops and the service car stops. We will also have plenty of space for some staff rooms here, and of course bathrooms and all the usual facilities that we need and want to have around our gate areas. Alright, so we have also here made great progress in creating the gate areas for our future remote stands. But I think as we are getting to around the time we usually end our episodes. We should also do so today, and of course we will continue with this project in the next episode. But for now, if you have enjoyed this video, it would be very much appreciated, of course, if you could leave a like, and of course if you are new around here, you are also very much welcome to hit subscribe. Now with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.